Oh, I'm so sorry I can't make it to your wedding, Jean. I know how much this means to you. I'm so sad I have to prepare for my final medical exams just when you need me the most. Yes, it's sad you couldn't be my bridesmaid anymore, and you couldn't make it to the bridal shower. But it's just one day, as opposed to all the years of free medical services I'll get when you finally become a doctor. I'm so proud of you, Lynn. Thanks, Jean. I know it was always your childhood dream to have a fancy wedding at 23, having your dad walk you down the aisle to get married to your Prince Charming with me by your side. Your dreams came true, and I'm just the missing link. Don't beat yourself up about it, Jean, seriously. After all, my younger sister's so excited to take your place on the big day. Ugh, Anita, LOL. She must be thrilled. You always have a backup plan and replacement for any missing part of your grand plan. Oh, it's not that. It's just I want my dreams to come true so I can be fulfilled and finally be happy. That's why I try my best to make sure everything goes according to plan. Oh, I understand you. Anyway, I'm so happy our dreams are coming true. I'm going on to become a doctor like I've always wanted, and you're getting married to the best man in the world. Oh, stop, Lynn. Davis isn't the best man in the world. He's just the best man for me. You sound like you're getting cold feet. No, I'm not, LOL. Why would you say that? I've noticed you're always deflecting my compliments towards Davis. I mean, I see how good he treats you and the people around him. He's a great guy. It's not always about him being the best man for you and your plans. He's generally a good person. Oh, I get you. I'm not deflecting the compliments, Lynn. I just don't want you to believe he's the best man in the world when thousands of men would treat you better than he ever treats me. Why are you saying this, Jean? I'm sorry. I know how this sounds. It's just... I'm worried about you, Lynn. I mean, you're only all about your career, and it's like every comment you make reinforces the fact that you likely won't ever want to get married. LOL, I know. I want to get married, but it's like there are no good men left. You see? That's my point. You sound like Davis is the best man in the world, and there aren't any other men like him. Or even better that you could marry, but that's not true. Okay, fine. He isn't the best man. But I like the way he treats you, Jean. I'm going to wait until I meet someone who treats me just like that. Of course, that's fine. But please keep an open mind and stop hiding behind work. There are tons of good men who love and appreciate you, your career, and your dreams. I hear you, Jean. Ugh, but I'm so excited for you. Congratulations again, bestie. Oh, thanks, Len. Let's talk later. I miss you, but I'll miss you more at my wedding. I love you. I miss you too, and I love you, Jean. Bye. OMG, the bridal shower is going on well here. Everyone is having fun, Dave. I hope you're excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to say I do.
I'm so sorry, Jean.
I don't understand, Dave. What are you apologizing for?
I can't proceed with the wedding. You need to call off everything.
Please stop this. Stop. Everything is ready and in place. People have traveled all the way over here for the special occasion. Please, Dave, don't do this to me.
I can't marry you, Jean. I'm in love with someone else. I'm sorry, but I've been cheating on you.
No, this isn't real. This is a nightmare. Someone wake me up, please.
No, it's true. And I feel like a fraud. I can't face you. That's why I can't come to the wedding.
You're a coward, Davis. You're a liar, a cheater. And it's good you feel like a fraud because you are one.
I know you're hurt, but you really don't have to insult me, Jean. You and I know you never loved me. I just fit into your perfect, stupid life's plan.
Please shut up, Davis. What in the world are you on about?
You always had this plan for your life. It wasn't about me or your love for me. It was about having someone with which to fulfill the plan. If it weren't me, it could have easily been someone else.
This is not true. Who told you this? This is a lie, Davis. I love you.
Well, Linda told me of your stupid childhood plans and how desperate you were to accomplish them.
Linda?
I always saw how obsessed you were with your life plan. Nothing else mattered to you. Everything you did and said was all towards your stupid plan. You didn't even want to let your hair down and breathe a little. I got tired and bored.
I'm so confused. I thought that was what you wanted too. I thought we were each other's life plan. And Linda, she'd always had her own life plans too, and had lived towards it all her life.
You're quite naive, Jean. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
If I hadn't presented myself as part of your life plan, would you have still loved me or wanted to marry me?
I'm sorry, but I don't understand this question.
If I were a broke high school teacher who was 5'5" in height and never wanted any kids, but I show that I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, would you accept me?
OMG, this is hilarious. You're insane.
Answer the question.
I believe people have preferences in life, and I'm allowed to have that also. Why would someone who wants no children try to get married to someone who wants 3 kids? Where's the logic in that?
Well, that's what differentiates you from me and Linda. Compromise. When you love someone, you compromise your preferences and dreams to accommodate them. But you were too self-absorbed to even notice I wasn't your dream standard. But I badly still wanted to be with you and be loved by you.
You should have broken up with me then, or told me this before now. But all you've done is lie. Why do you have to disgrace me this much? And why do you keep bringing Linda into this?
I didn't plan on disgracing you on your wedding day. Believe it or not, I did love you. But whenever you made me feel like I wasn't enough, Linda reassured me that I was the best man in the world.
Jesus Christ.
I see you're catching up. Anyway, something unexpected happened that forced me to realize that I was forcing myself to be who I wasn't, knowing quite well that you'd never love me for who I am or want to be.
You've been having an affair with Lynn? Oh my God, I feel like I'm dying. This can't be true.
Well, Lynn compromised for me. She saw me for who I was and loved me regardless. And then she got pregnant, and I knew that I had to stop whatever I was doing with you.
Lynn is pregnant? I don't know what to say. This feels like a really good prank. Is it a prank?
It's not a prank. Lynn and I are relocating to New Zealand today.
But Lynn is taking her final medical exams.
That's what I've been trying to tell you about compromise. She isn't doing any of that anymore.
But that's so stupid. If you even cared about her, you wouldn't watch her throw away her life, her goals, and dreams just to be with you? You're so selfish.
You're the selfish one, Jean. To hold on to your dreams so tightly, you forget about how it affects everyone else around you.
Dave, please, I beg you. What will I say to all these people? My parents are here. Everyone is starting to get suspicious and panicky. I feel I might go crazy.
I'm sorry, Jean, but that's not my problem anymore. I have real responsibilities now that are bigger than your stupid little life plan.
I may never recover from this. You came into my life. I told you all about my dreams, and you deceived me into believing you had similar dreams, only to end up destroying my dreams and my life.
Oh, don't be dramatic, Jean. You'd easily find another man that'll fit into your dreams. I'm just not that man.
But you're the best man for me, Dave, and I love you. Please don't do this, I beg you.
Ugh, get a replacement like you always do, Jean. I mean, you got one for Linda, so get one for me.
Oh God, I feel like I'm suffocating.
Please take care of yourself, and never contact me again.
I promise I'll get over this, Dave. You'll see.
Well, good luck.
Linda, please tell me it's a prank, please. I'm assuming you're preparing for your exam right now. LOL. I take it you've heard from Davis. Yes, please, I'm stranded. Mom and Dad and everyone is here. I'm so embarrassed and ashamed. I don't like this prank at all. It feels way too real. Well, that's because it is real. It's not a prank. Davis and I are on our way right now to the airport, so no, I'm not preparing for any exam. But how could you do this to me, Lynn? I'm so hurt. Well, people never appreciate what they have until they lose it. You keep treating everyone like they're disposable. And now you're playing the victim? No, this isn't fair. You have no right to talk to me about this, Linda. And why is that? Because you're accusing me of something you're guilty of. Can you go straight to the point? I don't have all day. Linda, I've never missed any of your events since we were kids. I've always shown up for you. I've always been there for you. Your birthdays, matriculation, and induction days, when you were sick. Oh, please, spare me the boring details. I get your point. But it means nothing because I've done the same for you. No, you haven't. You were about to miss your best friend's wedding with a lie because that's all you've done since we were kids. Yet you had the guts to talk to me about disposing people? I've genuinely always been busy with life, Jean. So don't use this one lie to demonize me. Now that I think of it, you were never a good friend to me. I wonder how I was able to remain friends with you for this long. You were rarely supportive or present, and I kept justifying it with the fact that you were more focused on chasing your dreams. Jean, your dreams were always superficial. That's why you had all the time in the world to be there for me, and for someone whose ultimate life's purpose was to have a fancy wedding, you sure were too hell-bent on achieving a dream as fickle as that. Yet you're the one who's about living the superficial and fickle dreams now. Haha, what irony. Oh, you misunderstand me. All I'm saying is the rest of us had way better dreams and life plans than you. We all worked towards it, but we weren't delusional to the point of believing all our dreams would come true, and we could, therefore, easily eliminate anyone or anything that wasn't aligned with our dreams. OMG, I can't believe how stupid you are, Linda. Is that why you got pregnant from my fiancé and abandoned your final medical exams? Is that why you're going to start a new life with him in a new country because you aren't delusional? You can say all you like. After all, you're the one who's hurt and disgraced, not me. You know, I was really initially mad at you, but right now, all I feel for you is pity. What a shame. You have no idea what you're doing. Oh no, Jean. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm even more concerned about you. I mean, what will you do now? Quickly find a man to be your husband? Or manage to do so before you turn 24? You're quite funny, but you don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. But I'm genuinely curious, though. How do you intend to do that? Pause time and play it back after you've gotten a new man? Because I know you can't even conceive the thoughts of making new life plans. That's why you did a 3-year business course. That's why you didn't bother learning any skills. You plan to be young and free enough to marry rich. So tell me, how will you be fine? You're throwing stones at a glass house, Len. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself than someone else. Oh, shut up, Jean. I hit the jackpot, and you're just hurt and jealous. Dave is very rich, and he's already gotten us a mansion in New Zealand. He promised to pay me thousands monthly just for being a stay-at-home mom. Once I give birth, all I have to do is care for our baby. I don't even have to work ever again. Well, what can I say? You guys have fun and good luck with everything. Oh, we will. I wish you good luck too. I can't begin to imagine the embarrassment as you tell the guests the wedding they have come for will no longer hold. LOL, I've told you. You don't have to worry about that. I know you're happy seeing me this humiliated, but trust me, I'll heal from this hurt and betrayal. I don't care. I don't know if Davis told you though, but never tried to contact us again. Bye. Have a great life, Linda. I wish you both a great life. Why, thank you.
Hey, Jean. How are you doing?
Sorry, who are you? And how may I help you?
I guess I deserve to be treated this way. This is Davis, and I need your forgiveness.
Davis? Why are you texting me again? You told me never to contact you again, remember?
Yes, I remember. But I never remembered saying I won't contact you.
You've always been a funny and delusional person. Please, I moved on with my life, and I advise you to do the same.
But I can't. I haven't been able to live with myself since I left you. I've lost everything.
But you have Linda and your child? I thought that's all you wanted.
You don't understand. Linda has custody of my child, and I have a restraining order from seeing them both.
Wow. Now I'm intrigued. What happened?
Well, turns out the mansion I got in New Zealand was a scam, including the real estate investments I made with the company before traveling with Linda.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear this.
You've always been too kind. I never should have left you, and every day I regret it.
It's too late to regret now. Where's Linda?
I gave up trying to reach her and my daughter last year. I genuinely don't know where they are.
OMG, I'm worried about them now.
Please don't be. Linda is the most selfish and manipulative person I've ever seen. I'd invested more than half of my portfolio in that scam company, but Linda still insisted on living in a mansion.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I bought a new house while seriously looking for new business deals and investment opportunities, whereas all Linda did was shop all day, eat, and sleep.
I don't blame her, though. I mean, she actually left her dream of becoming a doctor to be with you. Compromise.
But she should still have considered the situation of things and make compromises on the luxurious lifestyle she wants.
LOL. Why do you keep expecting people to compromise their lives to suit you? I mean, do you have any dreams of your own?
Of course. My dream was to get married and have kids with you. But Linda deceived me into believing that was a silly dream.
Well, it was. Now that I'm older, I realize how silly my dream was.
It wasn't silly. If it were, why did Linda steal it for herself? By the way, I couldn't get any good business deals or investments as I was new in the country, so I soon got broke. When Linda saw I could no longer care for her and our kid, she filed for divorce.
I'm sincerely concerned about Lynn and the baby. I mean, did she remarry, start a business, or become a doctor? How is she surviving there with her child and without you?
I don't know, and I'm only worried about my daughter. I've been depressed since she filed for a restraining order and moved to a place I have no idea about. I've not seen my daughter in years. I've been living in the streets with no motivation to do anything anymore. I truly lost it all.
I'm sorry to hear about all this, and I forgive you. But I'd like you not to contact me again after today, okay?
Oh no, please Jean, don't do this. I'm begging you. Please, you're the only good thing in my life. And it took me a while and a series of mistakes to acknowledge that, I'll admit, but I can't let you go again.
I'm not in your life. My fiancé won't appreciate it if he finds this chat, because I told him all that you and Linda did to me, and he made me promise to have nothing to do with you guys ever again.
Are you engaged? How come? I find that hard to believe because you're very popular, so it would have made the news.
LOL, I know, right? It was a private proposal. You taught me a lesson. I want to easily manage my shame and disgrace if what you did to me somehow repeats itself.
I'm sorry for all I did to you, Jean. You didn't deserve it at all. You had a perfect dream, and I should have been living that dream with you right now. I'll never forgive myself for destroying what we both had.
It's fine, Dave. I genuinely forgive you, but I'm grateful that that happened. Yeah, it broke me, but it made me reassess my life and take it more seriously. And now I'm stronger because of it.
I feel like an idiot. I'm sorry for texting you. I don't know what I was thinking. But maybe I felt you may still have space for me to be back in your life. I truly am delusional.
LOL. My wedding is coming up soon. It's now a really small and private wedding with only me and my fiancé's close relations in attendance. Once bitten, twice shy, so no, I have no space for you in my life. And I'd appreciate it if you didn't contact me ever again.
I respect you, and I'll try not to reach you anymore, Jean. But always remember that I've always loved you.
If you loved me, you never would have slept with my best friend, impregnated her, or abandoned me on the eve of our wedding day to run away with her.
And I'll never forgive myself for doing that to you.
Just move on, please. I've forgiven you, but I don't need you anymore. Have a nice life.
I'm sorry, Jean.
Bye. Hi, Lynn. I know you asked me to never contact you again, but I'm very worried about you, and I miss you. Where are you, please? OMG, Jean. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry for what I did to you, Jean. I'm so ashamed of myself. I just need to know if you're fine wherever you are. I spoke with David, and he said he hadn't heard from you in a long time. Well, I'm still in New Zealand because I'm too ashamed to come home. And I've been too ashamed to text you. I've been working 2 jobs as a hospital cleaner and bartender to care for me and Zoe, and it's been hell. I'm very sorry to hear about this, but I'm happy you're fine at least. Zoe is a beautiful name. No need to feel sorry for me, Jean. I brought this on myself. I abandoned my dreams and our friendship because I was selfish and wicked. Now I'm just a single mom with no skills or career. My daughter will grow up to be very ashamed of me. No, don't say that, Lynn. You're a good mom, and it's not too late to start over. You're only 27. It's easy for you to say that. I mean, you're the popular model and America's sweetheart after all. And I've heard of your many businesses, the clothing and makeup line included. I underrated you, Jean. And for that, I'm sorry. Oh, it's fine, Lynn. Even I underrated myself. But thanks to my fiancé who saw the beauty in me and scouted me as a model, despite my shabby look because of depression, he really helped me believe in myself. I'm so jealous of you, Jean. You get to live your dreams and even more than you bargained for. I should have finished my degree and become a doctor, but now I'm nothing. I learned to compromise my dreams like you and Davis taught me. I thought I'd never be able to marry again if I didn't get married at 23, but I'm 27 and getting married because I kept an open mind. You should try that. I don't understand what you're suggesting. The fact that you didn't become a doctor at 23 doesn't mean you can't become a doctor now. You just need to have an open mind. I don't know about that, Jean. I'm a broke single mom. How can I change? You have to come home, Lynn. I can help out. Oh no, I can't accept the help. I don't deserve it. But Zoe does. She deserves it. And you've always been like my sister since we were kids. I can't watch you suffer. Please come home. I've always been a terrible friend to you, but you still care about me. You're a rare kind of human with a heart of gold. You know I've always loved you, and I believe you've realized your mistakes. We can start over. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, Jean. Thanks for forgiving me. Thanks for loving and supporting me all these years. I truly appreciate it. And I'll never take it for granted. It's fine, Lynn. When should I expect you and Zoe back home? Soon. Thanks for everything. I promise I'll never disappoint you. No problem. I'm waiting for you guys. All right, thank you. And see you soon. You're welcome. Bye. Lynn came home with Zoe, and I placed Zoe on a scholarship while Lynn went back to medical school. I still see the guilt in her eyes most times, but I have truly forgiven her because the experience made me stronger and better. Eventually, she graduated from medical school, and I recommended her, with the help of a consultant, to the best hospital for her residency program. She was accepted, and things started getting better for her. We're still friends, but not that close anymore. And I think that's because she still feels guilty for what happened. As for David, though, he was able to get up on his feet and started working in a multinational company. He was allowed to visit Zoe once in 3 weeks, but Zoe usually visits him during holidays.